Hello everybody, we are back with the Glitchless tournament. This time we have EDSS against SiDiouS, and Chris will be commentating, so I'll hand over to Chris and he can introduce himself and I'll then count down the runners.
Sounds good. Hi, hello, I'm Chris. I've played Portal before, I promise, and I'm going to be commentating this Glitchless tournament here between Sid and EDSS, both very, very talented players.
In 3,
So
2,
we're going to
1.
see. I don't know what to expect, because we're at that point where these people, these contenders, could be doing some very high level optimizations that you wouldn't typically see in standard runs, even in tournaments. They might be pulling some new tricks to gain advantage over one another.
3, 2, 1.
So it looks like I can count it down, I think.
2, 1.
Are they going for it? Looks like they are. Okay, cool. So the screen share quality is having a moment here. Try and do something about that, please. Thank you, Discord. EDSS looks like he had a problem there getting the cube on the button there, but other than that, decent start. From what I could tell, Sid managed to make it over the ledge without hitting his feet. Pretty good. Same with the EDSS. Let's see if anybody slaps their face into the front of the portal here. Seems to happen quite frequently. Everybody has their own method of timing this. Like what I think Sid just did that. Hard to tell with the frame rate. I'm watching the set. It's like I'm watching this through a leapfrog. EDSS looks like they got through with no problems. Did slapping his feet against that little lip right there. It's reduces RNG for LE steps, is what he says. Pretty sure he's just making it up, but that's okay. So you got pretty good spacing on that pre-fizzle there. Hits the optimized shot down the hallway. Clean. Same with the EDSS. Good spacing. Does not do the optimized shot, but that's more standard. Still went very smoothly. Did hitting the shots there just fine as well. Looking good. No issues from either players on that section of the game. Pretty good. So it's starting 0-4. Clean. No issues there. But these players are very, very good players, so issues will be few in between. EDSS did, I think, it's hard to tell with the frame rate of the screen share here, but I think EDSS may have actually clipped the floor portal, and they fell into the pit. It'll be a bit of a time loss. Sid preferring a QCE in 05 here. EDSS going through the wall, more standard.
Good job. As part of a required test
Both
protocol,
players doing just fine in 05, as you would expect.
3, 2.
EDSS has a very nice looking elevator. They look like they have a personality. Well, Sid looks like he's just so sad over there in comparison. Look at that. '06 is just a pretty standard map. Not much to go wrong here. Both players. Oh, look at that. EDSS managed to accidentally not strafe enough on that 06 drop. So they had to do the backup where you jump into it. Happens. This is a choke point for a lot of runs on 07 there, but Sid managed to hit it first try with a bit of a safer approach to it, where you jump once backwards. Same with EDSS, walking backwards and then jumping, but clips their feet. Unfortunate in the floor portal, but had a good save, so not much time lost there. Sid going for the standard block jump in 08. Hits it first try. A lot of portal boosts can happen there. It can be a choke point, not because of skill, but because this game is developed by some questionable people. However, both players beating the RNG gods, doing just fine. Hitting block jump first try. Sid doing the 09 cube throw. No mistakes. There's another bit of RNG, not necessarily RNG, but you can have the cube actually fizzle there quite easily if you push it too far to the right. Happens often. Or more often than you'd expect. Both players doing the 09 cube throw just fine. Sid entering 10. Can't particularly say what the paces are, but Sid hitting that shot first try down the hallway. And going for the optimized jump fling. And he misses it, actually. Goes for the second try, clips his feet. And he goes for the standard backup. Unfortunate. EDSS also hitting the shot, I believe, first try. Let's see if they go for the optimized jump fling. They do. And they also mess it up, but they managed to recover it. They still land on the platform, so probably gained a bit of time there. Entering 11-12 on Sid, going for the Dolphin strat. Very good, very clean shots. No mistakes there. EDSS also entering 11-12. Also doing Dolphin strat. Same shot pattern as well. Hits it first try. Very clean 11s from both players here. Sid going for... Oh wow, that first try. It's been so long since I've played Portal, I actually forgot the name of that trick, but very good. Not easy to pull off for a lot of people. Naturally, he did it first try. EDSS opting in for the standard 12 route. Much more reasonable. Accidentally falls off there, it looks like. They managed to recover it, clip their feet. A little late to the platform, but that's alright. And cube throw. First try. Sid in 13. Very kind of a slideshow map. Not much going on there. He threw a cube, it landed on the button, he did it perfectly. EDSS entering 13 at 7:24. Yes. Bit of a map gap here. I don't know the exact time. It's hard to keep track of that. EDSS also doing very well in 13. Sid hitting 14 first try. I believe he did the reportal, if I saw that correctly. Going for a zero cycle here on 15. EDSS also hitting 14 just perfectly. So he's hitting the zero cycle on 15 on a decent pace here. Oh, whiffs that shot. Unfortunate. Also the floor. And decent one hop. Not bad. EDSS entering 15 as well. Going for zero cycle start. Hard to tell. Just barely missing the orb there. Unfortunate, but no harm in going for it. Very clean altogether, though. Falling in, strafe over. Hits their feet a little bit. Slows them down just marginally. Goes for a one hop. Can't tell if they got it because the screen share frame rate was not being very welcoming there. But I think they got one hop there at the end. Very clean from both players. Sid doing the infamous 16 Spider-Man. Infamous and mildly controversial. Hits it first try. All the shots. EDSS also prepping for 16 Spider-Man. Slightly different approaches here. I believe Sid is in the corner while EDSS is in the middle. I think they have different lineups here as well.
The vital apparatus vent will deliver a weighted companion cube in 3, 2, 1.
I believe that's the 9-shot route from EDS, or 10-shot? Ooh, unfortunate. Sid 17, cube climbing. Does that where he jumps onto the windowsill there to avoid the orb for consistency's sake. EDSS finishing out 16 very clean. Other than the one minor mishap, but recovered from that quite well. Sid prepping for the 17 flank. Bit of an angled cube, might go for a redirect here. No, he doesn't. He actually clips his feet. Loses a substantial amount of time with that twice. This could be... Almost got the redirect there as well. EDSS on the ascent. Doing well. Not doing the windowsill strategy. I don't know if too many people really do that, but... Sid does. EDSS also prepping for the 17 fling. End of 17 went well for Sid, it looked like. Not much going on there. He's just hitting first try on the fling. I think that might mean EDSS is better than Sid. Sid going for 18 overhead strafe. Hits a first try. Naturally. Played too much portal. Camera angle looked good. EDSS finishing 17. Very clean. A first try. Falling door shot from Sid. Also hits impossible shot into impossible strafe. Doesn't mess that impossible strafe up much. It's the impossible shot that usually gets people. The strafe is pretty good with a bit of movement practice. Hit all the tricks pretty well. It looked like,
For more information,
a pretty decent
please
time. It'll be
attend
low
Enrichment
50, I
Center
believe. If I
Electrical
remember how
Safety
timing works in this game.
Seminar.
EDSS starting 18 looked pretty clean. I couldn't see whether the overhead worked because it's a stutter, but I think it was the overhead. Falling door shot. Did not hit the falling door shot, unfortunate. Quick with the backup, though. Goes for the reportal, so it'll take impossible shot. Misses the impossible shot. So doing 19 Spider-Man route. Very clean, very fast. He says having to load a save on the 18 platforms. Unfortunate. 2. Going for an impossible shot there. Or impossible strafe. My bad. And then they got it third try, I believe. Sid, did he get ledgeless? I believe Sid got ledgeless there in the 19 pipes. Very good. Falling into the portal. Going for standard end of 19. Not much has changed in this last couple years. Pretty optimized ending there. Didn't get the straight perfectly, but that's okay. Looks like EDSS might also be prepping for 19 Spider-Man shot. Sid in EOO. Very clean peaks there. Yes, EDSS also doing the 19 Spider-Man route. Very popularized as of late. Good, easy to build muscle memory for it. Sid, I believe, missing a shot there. Not too bad. Unfortunate entry for EDSS there into the tube. Put their feet on the edge. They got the jump optimization, it looked like, at the top of the tube. Did not go for ledgeless, though. It's honestly safer that way. Sid, decent hops on the pathway there. Prepping for flippy, skippy, tricky, skippy, slippy, whatever the hell it's called. But looks like he got it first try, naturally. Practice that trick 100 times. EDSS also decent peaks past the pistons. Good hop. Ooh, unfortunate. Missed the shot there. I forget the name of that. A few times here, it looks like. That save might not be good. They're going to keep trying. There. EDSS is adamant about hitting this. There we go. Sid hitting catwalk skip, I believe, first try. I don't think I saw a loading stutter over there. Entering GLaDOS at 1302. EDSS hitting peaks here. Going for the high up optimized shot there. That's not really optimized, just makes the third shot easier there. Fortunate hits the wall twice. Trying to go too fast here.
Now I have a surprise for you.
And a pretty standard hop pattern there. I think 1 hop short actually, but
time out for it. Where are you
who's counting anyway? Sid, I believe he did the optimized core dunk there. Was not paying enough attention there. EDSS going for flippy skippy. First try as well. Doing his practice runs of blue core. Vent shot 2, 3. Third try vent shot, not bad.
So get comfortable.
There's a bit of a timing thing you can do there, but I don't know how it works. You'd have to ask Sid. Peaks there for catwalk skip.
That core may have had some ancillary responsibilities.
Clean. Sid starting, I believe, the first 4 here.
Defenses.
Second, I guess, if you count the purple. Hops in for this shot where he does the backwards peek and dunks it in just fine. Pretty clean. EDSS entering around 14. About a minute gap here.
I let you survive this long
Sid
because I was
panicking on that shot there a
curious
little
about
bit.
your behavior. Well,
But it's the blue core optimization dunk just fine. EDSS also opting in to dunk this. Red core, last core for Sid here. Hits the shot, falls in. And that was a 14, almost a 1450 from Sid. Very clean. EDSS also opting in to do some practice runs here. Good use of time here. Someday we'll find a glitchless cutscene skip. You'll have no downtime. Constant stress. EDSS doing the first core here, opting to walk into the button room instead, but gets there just in time to dunk the core in. Very good. Now doing blue core, does the optimization shot. See if they hit the optimization in full. Looks like they didn't, unfortunately, get the dunk. Going for it for a second try here. Portal's off to the side, and that's going to be a difficult one to do. They're going to have to throw it to the right a bit. It's a hard optimization alone. It's even harder to do with a misplaced portal like that. But they pulled off, third try. And red core goes just as it should. Perfect. EDSS ending at a 1606. It is at a 1449. All right, everybody. Looks like the runners are opting to not take a break. So Fabi's going to count them down. I unfortunately don't hear the countdown, so we'll just see when they start.
open in 3, 2, 1.
It's like Sid has started. Just a bit of a gap here in starting times, but oh well. Okay. Sid walking the cube over. No throw. Safe. Same with EDSS. Also, I don't know if people have noticed this, but I believe EDSS plays at the standard FOV that comes with Portal. I think it's like 60. As opposed to what most players run, which is 90. So if it looks zoomed in, that's why. Sid not hitting his feet on the ledge. And the hops there. Good. Clean. Same with EDSS. Now they're going to wait for the Portal carousel. Good. Here we go. Sid got in through the portal without hitting his face. Same with EDSS. Different ways of timing that for different people. Some people go to the back. Some people stand at a certain tile and count. It's very interesting how it works. And how many different ways there are to do that setup there. So I believe that was a high 203 for Sid there. And a low to... actually a mid 204 for EDSS. Very good. Both pretty competitive times. Go. Good hop doing the hops there for a pre-fizzle. Gets the and hits the optimized shot down the hallway. Good spacing from both players. EDSS not hitting the optimized shot down the hallway, which again, much more standard to not. I think Sid may be one of the very few, if not only, runner who consistently goes for that shot, even in tournament settings. Accidentally hitting the optimized shot down the hallway in 03. It looked like he was unprepared for that to happen. So it was actually probably slower than the standard way. EDSS hitting the shot on the wall where you would usually do so. Entering 04. Once again, falling into the pit. And does that just fine. Same with EDSS, falling into the pit. No feet clipping this time from other players. Very clean. Much better start for both players, I think. Got the first game jitters out. QCE04 from Sid. Standard, the cube does not fall through the floor portal in the pit. Unfortunate. Otherwise, a very good 05. Meant to say 05, not 04. EDSS, no problems. Goes for the walk through the wall instead of the
Good
QC at the
job.
beginning, but other than that,
As part of a required test protocol, we will stop
no differences,
enhancing
and it
the
went very
truth
well.
in 3, 2.
Looks like they're actually neck and neck for time right now. Both players going for the 06 strafe, and they both hit it. As opposed to the previous match. They're both very, very close in time, it seems. Both players walking backwards for the 07. Well, not both. Sid walking backwards for the 07, and I noticed EDSS does the similar setup there. Doesn't hit their feet this time either. Very good. Very clean gameplay up to this point. Very few mistakes from both runners here. Both players will be going for the 08 block jump. See if any portal boosts happen. Nope, not to Sid. EDSS refiring the block jump portal a few times there. Just being precautionary, I suppose. Either way, hits the jump first try. Looks like Sid has gained a couple of seconds in time, maybe even about 3. A 9 cube throw has not gone wrong for Sid. And same for EDSS. Both hit the 09 cube throw just fine. And the optimized elevator entry there. Previous match, Sid had whiffed the 10 jump fling a few times. See how it goes this time. And he hits it first try all the way into the elevator. A textbook 10 jump fling there. Very clean. Same with the EDSS, not getting as much distance, but still a very good jump fling. Going in for the Dolphin strat in 11. Getting all the shots first try. EDSS will also be doing Dolphin. Unfortunate, misses the QCE out of LE. But gets the shots off. All first try. Sid going for this trick that I forgot the name of again. Unfortunate, misses it on the first attempt. But gets it second try. Cube throw. Misses the shot through the door. Unfortunate. Gets it the second try. EDSS going for the standard 12 route. With a optimized low fling and a cube throw. That, not first try cube throw, unfortunate. Second try cube throw. Very good. Sid still has a probably 9-second lead, it looks like. Just estimating. 13. Slideshow map, not much to commentate on. Just throw the cube and it works. Sid did it very optimally. He says, unfortunately missing the shot. I wonder what it fizzled on. Because they had shot, but it fizzled. Either way, they got the cube throw. First try. Sid doing the 14 reportal. EDSS also doing the 14 reportal. Both players doing it flawlessly. Sid going for 15-0 cycle and misses the reportal over the ledge. Unfortunate. Reloads a save. I think he saved before the map transition, so he was able to attempt it a second time. Gets 0 cycle. 15. EDSS also going for 0 cycle. And it looks like EDSS almost hit 0 cycle first try there, which would have potentially caught up a bit. Sid hitting 0 cycle second try. Looked like he got first hop. or 1 hop on the flank. EDSS getting a 2 hop ending. Bad. Sid prepping for 16 Spider-Man here.
The Enrichment Center apologizes for the inconvenience and wishes you the best of luck.
They're doing 9-shot Spider-Man. 16. First try. Very clean. EDSS, I believe, goes 10-shot here. Hits 10-shot first try, a bit of a scuff on one of those shots, but other than that, very clean 10-shot.
The vital apparatus vent will deliver a weighted companion
17.
cube in 3, 2, 1.
Going for the climb here. Misses the cube re-grab, unfortunate, on the second step there. Doesn't go for the windowsill strategy, didn't have enough time. Problem is that if you do it too late, the orb will catch up behind you, and it will hit you, and that's GG. Looks like there's about a 12-second gap between these runners. EDSS doing the climb right now, scuffing the first grab, unfortunate. Sid hitting the 17 fling first try this time. EDSS hopping down the hallway here, setting up for Shalino. As some might know it. Sid doing the end of 17, not much to commentate on. You just go to the cube in the incinerator and hop. Optimally, of course. EDSS missing the fling, unfortunate. Twice now. I think they might have a bad angle. Getting a third try. So going in for 18. Goes with the overhead here. Has to unduck and then reduck there. It didn't have enough speed. Slows you down a bit if you do that. But it's the second overhead first try. Goes for falling door shot here. Misses FDS the first try. And second try. Gets a third try. Optimized entry into the pit there. Reportal into impossible shot first try. Into impossible strafe. EDSS opting into a more traditional overhead start.
For more information, please
both
attend
overheads
an
first
Enrichment
try.
Center Electrical
Opting to try
Safety
FDS.
Seminar.
Does not get FDS. Goes for the backup immediately, which is most likely faster than reloading a save and trying to do FDS and failing it again. Stops. There we go. That's impossible shot into impossible strafe. Perfect. So doing 19 Spider-Man. Looks like he scuffed the start. Unfortunate. Other than that, clean shots. So it does hold the world record in this map at a high 31x, I believe. 31.8 or something. The first to ever get a 31 on this map is Glitchless. EDSS also prepping for a 19 Spider-Man. Fortunate misses the start as well. Other than that, clean shots. Sid ending 19 pretty standard. Good straight at the end. Things go well. EDSS missing the shot through the fan. Unfortunate. But good tube entry this time. Sid hitting the peaks there. Very clean. Strange hot pattern, I think, but it still worked. Cool. EDSS finishing 19 here. Ending the shot can be a little tricky sometimes. First try. And a decent exit. There we go. Perfect. Good ending the 19 from EDSS. Just setting up for flippy, skippy, tricky, skippy do. Who knows what the name is actually supposed to be? I don't remember. It's a first try, naturally. EDSS slows down that shot there to line it up. That's okay. Other than that, pretty good EOO. So going for catwalk skip here. First try catwalk skip. Pretty close to the door as well. Pretty optimized. EDSS setting up for flippy skippy here. Sid waiting for the purple core. EDSS getting flippy skippy first try.
You chose this path.
Good peeks
Now
on the
I have
hallway.
a surprise for you. Deploying
Unfortunately,
surprise
didn't
in
get
5,
turret aggro,
4.
and it's taking quite a while.
Time out for it. Where are you taking?
Sid is dunking the purple core. He says second shot, I believe. And into EO2. Prep for catwalk skip. EDSS hitting catwalk skip first try. Sid just practicing his blue core optimization while the cutscene happens.
So get comfortable while I warm up the neurotoxin emitters. Huh. That core may
EDSS
have had some ancillary responsibilities.
about to do the
Against
purple core
turret
optimization where you dunk it.
defenses.
Sid starting his first core. Or yellow.
Do you smell something burning?
The QC peek route here and dunks it.
You think you're doing some damage?
2 + 2 is
EDSS also practicing blue core optimization, I assume.
5.
Sid
I
actually
let you
doing blue core
survive this
optimization
long
though.
because I was curious about your behavior.
See
Well,
here.
You managed to destroy
And he gets the dunk first try as well. Onto red core. And that'll do it for Sid. 1453. Red core optimization went as expected. EDSS starting yellow core, I believe. Opposite to walk into the room. Gets a dunk there. Now doing blue core. Previously, I believe they struggled with the optimization here. Let's see if they can do it first try this time. Right on. Got the blue core optimization first try this time. Now they're prepping for red core. Down, they hit the shot. And red core. Oh, perfect. EDSS finishing at 1538. All right, we've got the runners here, EDSS and Sid. If you guys are here, I can't tell.
Yep.
Hi. How do you guys think the runs went? Well,
To be honest.
yeah, seems pretty standard. Over there, getting 14 XXs. I believe both of the runs did that.
Didn't think.
And yeah, they looked like pretty solid runs for both of you guys. Well, GG's, good runs to both of you. I believe that means Sid will be moving on to his next match. I don't know who that might be against. Fabi, if you might have the bracket up.
That is a good question. I do not have the bracket up.
All right, Sid might know.
I might
Sid,
be
do you know?
completely wrong. I think it was Sushi. I might be wrong.
Sushi.
Let me check.
Yeah,
Right.
Jim Sushi. Pretty sure.
That might for sure be an interesting one then.